Welcome back to the channel, everybody, and here we have my first game from the MWS first event, the January event, and we have myself on Linh2 up against Marc here on Schill1.
Hello.
And the pool is, let me just grab it quickly, it is Power Ritual, In Your Face, Outflank, Hold Up Their Forces, and Sweating Bullets. And as you can see, it's Flank and Ballots. So I'm a little bit sick, and apologies for any sniffling on my side. This is not Marc's main faction, so, you know, fair warning there.
Bear with me.
Yeah. And, oh, hang on, a coughing fit incoming. Okay, I reached the mute button. We're all good, and we can begin. So I'm not stoning for cards. How about you?
I am not either, but I am picking my schemes in the app.
Mine are done as well, and I think we've launched, so I think we're good there.
Alrighty, so let's flip in it.
Inish. Have a good one.
You too. Ha,
I
mighty
will
10.
not cheat.
Alright, so you can start.
Alrighty. So player 2. I will go with Bookkeeper 3. He's going to do his bonus using Well Versed. That's going to go off. So a shiny scheme marker there. Then he's going to do his tactical action and throw away this card to draw 2. I'll throw away 1 for hand size. And then I will walk my mighty 5 and be done. Yours.
Alrighty. Questions already. If I do this or that, or this or even that. I think I shall go with the Frycore Engineer, who will pick up this 10 and throw down this 3 of Tomes. He will then drop down a ski marker that with Yannick he will immediately eat to try to use his bonus onto Arik without actually discarding a card. Needing a 5. Gets it with the Tome inbuilt that gives him preparations, a focus, and 2 shielded. And just because we're funny like that, we will drop down another ski marker and be done.
So we'll go with Bookkeeper number 2.
Oh, sorry, and I would draw a card from this.
Okay. So Bookkeeper number 2 is going to going to do the Bookworm. So drop that card to draw those 2. Drop that one for hand size. And then take a walk to here. Just a little bit less. And then do bonus action without Well Versed. Goes off. Drops a scheme here. And is done. Yours.
Alrighty, let's go with the Mighty Steam Trunk, who will try to give Hannah an upgrade. He wouldn't, but he will. So Hannah gets some lovely, let's say boots with the fur, and then he'll take a focus and be done. Over to you.
Okay. So we've got the third and final Bookkeeper to do the same thing, I presume. Just wander up there. Drop a scheme, do a thing. Probably. Yeah. That Bookkeeper goes, drops that card to draw those 2, drops that one for hand size, walks there. Well, no Well Versed bonus, goes off, drops a scheme, done.
I will go with the Tunnel Rat, who will drop down a totally non-suspicious scheme and will take a gentle walk to over yonder and try their bonus, I suppose. Goes off, dropping some mines. Let's drop them like so, because it's a create. Over to you.
Okay. We'll go with Fan. He's going to do Righteous Protector. Goes off, but I'll cheat that one for the Surge trigger to cycle a card. So 3 ignoring terrain from him. 3 here, 3 here.
Ignoring terrain as well.
Well, the Bookkeeper ignores terrain on his own, but the Righteous Protector itself allows you to ignore models.
Oh, the models. Yeah. Okay. Fair.
Um,
Well, not fair, but a thing.
yeah, it exists. Yes. And then we'll go with that, and I think we'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and be sat there and be done. Yours.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so rabbit is back there, so I don't really mind. That is barely within 4. Do I mind at that point? Probably not. I could just start with this. That would cost me a bit, but not that much. Sure, I think I will go with Yannick. She will first of all drop down a scheme. She will make her other side of 4. She will then cut herself for some democratic elections for the tome. Let's see if it goes off. It does with the tome. She will heal herself. She will damage Arik, but Arik will say, "Nay, I shall discard a card, aka remove this scheme to get another focus instead." And then I get to draw a card from the trigger. And because we're fun like that, we're just gonna drop down another scheme, I believe. No, I already put down a scheme with my first action. Silly me. Do I use my bonus for anything? No, I think I'm fine. Back to you.
Okay. We'll go with Wukong. He's going to go 5 to there, 5 to there, and then well versed his bonus. Not take that card and take that one, and go 5 to there, which drops a scheme under his ass. There. Yours.
Alrighty. Let's see. Do we need to start dealing out upgrades?
Intent being
Upgrade
that I am
people.
touching that forest.
Understood. Sure. Let's go with Phil. Phil will start by trying to give Arik an upgrade, I believe. Yeah. He does not, or does he? He does with this lovely 7 here. Giving him let's say boots for now as well. Yeah, I could move him. Do I want to? He would be outside of my range then. Is that important? Well, for now, I don't think so. So I will put him a bit in this here direction too. He will then try to give himself an upgrade. He does with the quick reflexes trigger. He will give himself an assault shield, getting to shield it immediately and pushing to Nachos, trying to get back into range. Not quite, but that's fine. His quick reflexes he will take onto Hannah. Ooh, it goes off. Who cares about TNs? This is awesome. He'll come back to haunt me later, I promise. She will also pick up a assault shield. And so those were 2 actions. Do I care about further upgrades? I wouldn't mind them, I suppose. But I would mind getting into relevant positions for later, so he will discard a card, but instead of it, eat the scheme to get a focus, shouting at himself, and will then take a charge to... Let's see, is that relevant? Oh, it is. Sure, to... For no reason at all, within 7 of the strat. And that's him. Back to you.
Mm-hmm. think I'm just going to double walk to here. And I'm going to chuck a card to drop a scheme marker. And be done. Intent not to block that in. Yeah.
Yeah, fair. Let's see. What do we toss it? This general direction. Are you within? Oh yeah, most certainly. Question is, are we afraid? A bit. A lot, but it's in the details. Don't care yet about that. I will care about it in a minute. Okay. Let's check something, assuming this here guy, unassumingly walks to here, is within range. Do you think from here I still get concealment?
Onto the monkey.
Yeah.
Zooming in. Yeah, because of that.
Sure. So, doth we care then about this? A bit. Working on the monkey is not the wrong thing to do, I don't think. So I will go with the rifleman. He will get shouting orders from Yannick, discard his 2 to get a focus, walk to here, and then shoot with that focus against Wukong. Let me think if I want to cut myself in the music the moment. I don't think so. So just 1 focus shot against your monkey.
Okay.
I'm on an 18.
Which will give you a straight at the moment. Amusingly, your crew has grayed out, so that's hilarious.
Interesting. That is.
Not sure what's caused that. I'll pop the
Probably,
timer on me, although really it should be on the fucking app.
I'm player 1, so you should be
Oh,
on
sorry.
yours.
So it was on me. Okay, so there we go. And let's load it up on my phone. I am so sick of grey screens. It's just
Yeah, the worst.
a pain in my ass. Right, so you don't have the trigger at the moment. You could do 5 damage. So I think we're somewhat obligated to bring that down to a neg. Go ahead.
All right, so neck flip is 2 damage,
Yep.
and that's him done. Back to you.
Okay. So if we come up to there and just chuck it for now, is that wise? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'd need to go a bit closer. We want to just clip him with a shockwave. But shockwaves are bad against Arik, so that's a waste of time. So it's probably just going to stand by the ballot then, isn't it? Just be within 3 like that. If Arik wants to leap charge, he can do that on whatever he wants. So I think there's... where we want to be. This feels impactful. Not getting shot this turn.
Perhaps. You have been shot this turn.
Yeah, that's true. No, but remaining, all we've got is 2 10-stone leaping massive fucking beaters. So.
Small things in life.
Why give Draysen over? Let's. Take a focus, drop a scheme, be done. Yours.
That does sound more reasonable. So let's see. Where does we go without also being scared? I mean, I am already scared, so I can't be even more scared. Do we just do the boring thing? Probably. Do I spend anything more on this? No, do I want to be... can I jump onto the crates with Arik's diving charge? Small may declare a charge action while engaged. When small takes a charge action, ignores terrain while moving and can move through other models. I'm not sure.
Ignoring terrain doesn't allow you to climb. It allows you to go through it. So if you go all the way through, that's totally fine. But it doesn't allow you to hop up. I know because it's the same for my bookkeepers and bloody well shouldn't be.
Yeah, and
well,
you're
they actually ignore vertical distance, but you know, there's various rules.
The fact that it gets called out, gives the intent, I think. So let's optimize this a bit then. You're not immune to shockwaves or something with.
I'm not immune to shockwaves.
That is lovely to hear. If I go there, Arik is immune to being seen by Schill1. Is that what I want? That's fine. They can charge if they want to see each other, I suppose. I am a bit close to all these shenanigans, but I think that's fine. Okay, Arik will activate. He'll go to there. He'll use his bonus, Bright Aether, so his shockwave is now a 3-inch shockwave, and he'll try to, and also gets out distracted, and he'll try to toss that there. He does! So please do the checks in order of Sangyong, Raijin, and then Lindley.
Does it increase the value of the shockwave size or the shockwave TN that I need to pass? That's an open question. I honestly don't know.
The size, because it's shockwave 2, it becomes shockwave 3.
Gotcha.
It doesn't increase the TN.
Okay.
So it's movement 3, 2 damage, 1 distracted.
Okay. Which order?
Sangyong, Raijin, Lindley.
So Than, well versed. Not this. And so wonderfully this. Movement 13, so I'll need that. Then we've got Raijin, who will well versed and is fine. And then we've got Lindley, who will well versed. Not take this, so take this, and it's still not good enough. So this.
Alrighty, over to you. Gute Arik.
So Okay, I don't think that's going to make sense. So we're going to want... Here, let's say, so that she can go 6 to here. And then charge 5. She's movement 5?
Correct.
And reach 1 or 2?
1.
Does she ignore severe terrain?
She does not.
Okay, thank you.
She does have blast on her melees, though.
That's appropriate, but I don't think she can. She can't fit through there without getting through there, and if she gets through there, 1, 2, 3. No, I just don't think she can do it. So Linh goes and moves herself and Raija into there and there respectively. Purposely leaving a gap here. Half, 1, half, 2, 3, 4, 5 is her first walk. Confiscated law goes off with the trigger. I will choose Rams. Rams.
Alrighty.
So I'm going to look at your top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0 Rams. Good stuff.
Spoilers.
Throw away this one, this one, this one, and leave those 2 on top. And then I'm going to concentrate, and I will... Or do I walk? Am I within 15? Yeah, I am, in which case I'm going to walk instead. Don't need to be that far, so I could just be here. Walk to there, and then bonus Wukong.
That has huge range.
No,
Nice.
Yes, heals 2. And she's done. Yours.
Alrighty, so only Hannah left. Now you have given me an interesting target, I believe. Let's see if that is true. Okay, yes, I cannot directly charge, I don't think, so I would need to walk charge. What is the height of this here?
3.
3. So because I'm size 3, if I'm standing, let's say here, then I could punch you, right?
As far as I know, if you're size 3, it is size 3. That is the case.
Alrighty. And you flipped the red, I believe, at some point. So
almost immediately, yes.
Yeah, so what's there to stop me except my own black? Yes, I'm jinxing it already, like a pro. Not much, but then Hannah is in fucking nowhere's land. But your own capabilities of scoring the top are diminished at that point. If I go into the middle of your crew, that does not bode well for me, I don't think. Or I will go with Hannah. She will try to do the bullshit move of using her bonus on the tunnel rats to copy her their tunnel action, needing a 5. Gets it. Then she will do said tunnel action, needing an 8. There's an 8. She will teleport 2 over here, take a walk, and then charge your 1.
I'll spend well versed.
I get a bonus on damage flip from the rocket boots, which I will have to discard. I will ping myself for a ram.
I'm not taking that card, and we'll take that one. 17.
Okay, I shall go to an 18.
Straight.
I mean 19, so straight flip. Severe of 7. And that is Hannah done. And end of turn, you were given the initiative, so cleanup is on you.
It is.
And no boots with the fur for Hannah anymore.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, how do I unactivate all my models?
It's Shift T, but I've done it for you.
Ah, lovely. Thank you.
And
So,
I'm ready for initiative. I'll pop it on you.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm not. I lied to you, so I'll put it back on me.
Oh, no worries. But do I stone or no? I think I'm gonna need my stone, so I'm not gonna, so we can flip for an ish.
Okay.
Huzzah. My 2/6. You will get a pass token.
Yep.
Oh, okay, sorry. One,
8.
8. How much do I care? A bit, but I also care about target numbers, which the rabbit will start to annoy me about, I presume. If I do that, I'm less scary. It forces you to at least do that. I could... No, because Thon exists, so that's not a thing. That eliminates a lot of things, to be honest, which is its purpose, which is fine. I've heard people say. So, do we do fancy stuff instead, or do we just do my best brewer's impression from Guild Ball and take one to the face? I think, given my face is not that exposed right now. Sure, you can decide.
Okay, you go first.
Almost expected that one. So you take your pass token, and I'll think about what the hell I want to do. If we just want to keep annoying the monkey or not, or... But you do have a healer that ends conditions for some reason nearby, so there's a little point in doing so. Do I just do this? Probably correct. This is not that impressive. This can wait. We'll need to refill after, though. Do I care about it then? Sure. I will go with the tunnel rats. They will try to dig a tunnel. They do! Nice. Flipping TNs like I'm pro here. And they will teleport to this here fair location. They will try to dig a tunnel again. They do so again. Sure, they will hop to over yonder. Actually, let me, sorry, I flipped this one. Then do I want to hop to a smarter location for poor stranded Hannah? She is size 3, so she would not see them, at least until I move her. They would be a tiny bit more exposed. Am I fine with that? Yeah, because it gets Hannah back into the game. So I think they will just jump 2 over here and try to toss out some mines. They do, flipping 3 8s in a row, like pros. So we just say, no, this is mine now. This is mine area. Or do we do something smarter? There's much smarter things to do, so let's toss one here and one here. And they're done.
Okay. So we need that. Yeah, we'll go with book 3. He'll throw away this one to draw these 2. He will take a walk, ignoring terrain various to there, and he'll use his bonus. Yeah. 2 votes. And be done.
That does sound reasonable. I'm a bit afraid, but I think it is a... is it reasonable? Alt walk and then just cycle? Question mark. Yeah, I think so. I will go with the Frycore Engineer. He will pick up this 8 and throw down this 4. And he will put in a vote as well. I am player, the red player. Do you mind if we change the votings thing?
That's absolutely fine.
Excellent. And you're also on the left side. So that makes it a bit easier to keep in my mind. Then let me check if there is a place where this Mr. Over Yonder can be seen. Because, as mentioned, size 2 is a thing. Do you think there is a position where my Frycore Engineer, if he walks over there, can see Arik?
Yep.
Excellent, thank you very much. So he will walk to over there and try his bonus onto Arik.
Mm-hmm.
Do I do it? I think so. I will discard the black for this and will try to hit my Tien, which I don't for the first time. So but I think it's important enough. So I will use this 6 to draw me a card, give him some shielded, and be done. Back to you.
Okay. We'll go with Lynn. She's going to move herself. A bit less than 3 to tuck around that corner. Then we'll have, I guess, probably Than. Does Than want to come this way? Let's make a copy. best he can currently do. Which I don't care about or like, so I think I want the rabbit instead to move up to there. And then I'm gonna grab a focus, first AP, take a walk, second AP, charge, third AP.
Some killer late fees coming up.
And I'll stay there, and I'll punch you with focus.
All right, I'll try to defend.
And I'll go to 19 with killer late fees.
So right now that puts you on a plus flip. You're on a 19 clock on me. So 19, so I would need to put you down to a straight. I would need a high card. So I just accept the Catalan's fate. Is the sacrifice I'm willing to make for the sake of this. Sure, you probably have a severe in hand. I might just flip it. I'm on 11. That's all right. You got a plus flip.
Okay. And that's 5, and she's done.
Yeah, as is he. Kill the corpse. All right. So you are within 6 of punching Mister. So do we just do that while there's no story of Thang Yong around? Does sound reasonable to me. Gotta spend my focus somehow. I won't get nice triggers if I cheat, so I just flip them instead. That sounds like a plan.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Eric just
worked
goes,
out so far.
hello there.
Bonjour. But do we do anything?
Which is your more native language, by the way? Like, which one is
German?
German is the most mother tongue to you. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I live in Bern, so I can speak French, but don't tell that to French people, else they will have expectations.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think let the punching begin. I will lose my rocket boots though if I do that, but it does give me a plus flip, which worked out fine for Hannah. So sure, I'll go with Eric. He will use charge up to charge up his fists, and will then
get
charge.
rocking. Yep.
Yeah, charge Lin Lee, spending the first of his focuses.
Very good. Zing.
Huzzah.
A mighty 10.
A mighty 10. So do I just... Sure. I will go to a 19.
19. So I'll just have a little think about this. And the
Two
entirety of my
on the damage.
Thing has gone away. So we're on double pause on damage. 1 from the charge through, 1 from the focus, correct?
Correct.
Wonderful. You can have it. Go ahead.
All right. So you're on 10. So I'm just double pause. So 3 cards.
Sweet.
Which is annoying, but probably fine. Do I care more? I mean, you're gonna stone anyway. Do I care to drain more? Not that much. So that's 5 damage because of the spool up thingamajig. Yep.
I'll stone. I'll spend my well versed on the stone. I will not take that card, and I'll reduce by 2. So 1, 2, 3. Yep.
Yeah, and we'll do that again.
Yep. 15.
That is a 19 with armor piercing, I suppose.
Single pause. Go ahead.
All right. Wait, you're on 15, you say? So that would be just straight, correct?
You have a... Oh, the first pause was from rocket boots. Right, I see. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you slow me down?
I will pop the timer on me. No, I've put the timer on
already.
You for some reason. Okay.
No worries.
So 19 to my 15. You did spend, so you could be on a straight. So 3, 5, 7. Your pause says that you did have the severe and chose not to. And I would expect you to have one. So we're talking about a difference of 4 damage, probably. We have not seen your red. We have seen your black. 33 cards. You may have the red in hand. That would be 8, which would be too much. And so I think we're forced to. Yep, stone you to a neg. Go ahead.
All right, so neck flip is a moderate of 5 again.
And I'll stone that. And take 2.
Yeah, he's done.
Okay.
Raining stones. Oh yeah, and his boots with the fur are no longer with him. Stop it. Stop it.
Nibble, nibble.
Stop it!
This looks like an ideal nibbling opportunity. Let's have a look at this. Yep, this looks delightful. We will go with the rabbit. We will walk charge to there, and we will nibble on Yannick. 3 against your defense, double neg.
For me, yeah. Huzzah! 6.
Consider yourself nibbled. So you're on 6, I'm on 12. I will go with the ever irritating trigger. So I discard a card, which I will do. You gain slow and must discard a card.
Alrighty.
And then my damage flip will be a negative, which will be a mighty 1. I damaged a story model in line of sight of Lynn, so she's going to heal 1. Sorry, I damaged a model with a story model. And
yeah,
then
I figured.
For our next trick, we will challenge Von Schill.
That is range 8.
Yes.
Do you see me?
I was hoping to. Let me have a look. So we have this line hither, and I think it looks good.
I think so. Or you could have placed in a way that this works. Sure. So let me clock on me if I want to deny that somehow mysteriously. We need to focus and stone and spend a card. I am willpower 7, so I could believe in the heart of the cards. I will believe in the heart of the cards.
Very good.
So 3 cards of mine. Huzzah! Currently beating you.
Well, I have a TN. So there's the TN, and the rabbit is done.
Darn it.
Over to you.
All right. Consider him challenged.
I'll mark you with adversary just because I don't use it. So, I mean, I have it, but I don't use it.
Yeah. That is unfair enough. So we will see if I mispositioned. Yeah, I think I did. I think Schill's outside of 2, right?
I'll remove that adversary immediately, and then I will zoom in.
Or is he?
I think you very much got that. That's fine.
Woo! Excellent. So I shall go with this steamiest of trunks. He will spend his focus to try to give an upgrade to our dearest Schill. He does with set focus. So what do we even give him? Some lovely boots to go with the fur. Yeah, probably rocket boots. In case of doubt, rocket boots. And then what else doth we do? Do we just truck on over and hope for the best later? I assume she is out because that is range 2, isn't it? Because everything important is range 2, so you can explode on people. Yeah. And that is once per activation, but let us, yeah, we'll just walk to over yonder and be done.
Okay.
don't forget there is a bit of severe over there.
There is, yeah. No, I mean, unfortunately, we're not getting any magical Christmas shockwaves, so I don't think the extra millimeters are going to matter here, but appreciated nonetheless. Worth having a look at, just in case they're there.
Oh, definitely.
So, that brings us to Horse Lad.
What a lad.
Who cannot get anywhere very exciting. So where he wants to in fact get is there. That is the Christmas spot. Is that within 12? It is. Okay. Is that what we're doing then? Yep. Horse Lad, walk charge, smacks Eric.
All right.
10. Currently ignoring soul stones.
Yeah.
Not ignoring, sorry.
5?
And not allowing you to reduce.
Okay. So I can't even waste them. Dang. Clock on me while I consider my life choices.
By all means.
So why did I go to university? No.
I've often considered that. I really
yeah,
have.
I mean, it did get me a job, so that is pretty fine.
Weirdly enough,
and it was interesting.
It didn't massively help me with mine. So it got me a marriage, but I am now divorced. So you could argue, like.
yeah, ups and downs, life choices. yeah, I mean, mathematics was fun, but in hindsight, didn't bring that much.
I enjoyed linguistics very much, but financially, maybe not my best call.
Fair enough. You could do a damage.
Ooh.
Spooky. That is fine. Go ahead.
Wonderful. I will declare that trigger just because it happens to be. Oh, sorry. So it happens to be there. So I will take a negative and see if we read you. We do not. Take 1, so 0.
Oh, shielded.
And a model within 2 can push 2 away.
Technically, that's before the damage flip, but I really don't care, so go ahead.
Oh, apologies. Yeah, sorry.
No worries.
I very rarely use it.
Always with Up We Go, I forget it as well. So
no, it's fair. It's funny, with Up We Go, I remember because it's Suzaku, and I'm usually bouncing people around in Hazardous, so it matters more. But anyway, I would like to, I think, because I can, I'll just be just outside of your melee. Because I can always push myself back into it if I want it.
Just lovely.
And you're still engaged by Than, so that's probably good for me. Cool. And then, oh, wait, no, because I had a very specific plan here. Yeah, no, bollocks to that. I'm staying exactly where I was because now we want to do the bonus. And we shall... do we well-verse this bonus? Yes. And that's fine. So it goes off. So it's 1 damage to Engineer, Yannick, and Arik.
And so ping into the shield.
Lin heals 1, Than heals 1, and Rabbit heals 1. And because I damaged a model with a story model, Lin heals another 1. Than's done. Yours.
Alrighty. So is that the point to go with Yannick and be #sad? Let's see. Are we sad? No, we are not. Excellent. So,
I am.
So, do we prize in the progress or not? Do we give Arik another focus with this one neat trick? Or do we... Well, maybe if the engineer is kind enough, though I don't think it's... Yeah, no, it's nowhere in this world is that a viable solution. I can choose the rabbit, I believe. He just doesn't get damaged. Yes. By
evasive, if that's the rule we're...
Yeah. I can choose him for democracy, but he just doesn't care. He's a very undemocratic rabbit. And so...
He's busy nibbling on the papers.
Yeah, leave it alone, dang it. So, do we cut ourselves tonight, today, this evening? Well, it is afternoon, so 4 a.m. slow. I would like to discard, so maybe we're sad, which is fine. Okay, Yannick will go. She will cut herself for a tome and try some democratic elections. She will have to spend this to draw a card and ping Thang Yong and the rabbit and heal herself and the engineer for 1. The rabbit takes none, but
Yep. And is the healing requirement on the damage being dealt?
No, first I actually choose 2 models to heal, and then I choose an equal amount of models to damage.
Got it.
So first I choose Yannick and Frykor, and then I try to damage you.
I hear you.
And then she will try to use her bonus on the Frykor engineer. No, she will not. Back to you.
Alrighty. I don't think there's a whole lot of choice left with that and that. We're doing that and that there, aren't we? And she's no longer stunned. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I just don't see a world where Wukong's not doing that. So Wukong's going to go. He's going to vote twice. He's going to bonus, and he'll spend his well-versed on it. Gets it, and will be...
Ritualing some power even harder.
Here-ish, and I'm just going to get this measured. So that's as far as I can go while still being relevant. And so that's where I shall be. Go ahead. Oh, and he's no longer got well-versed. There we go.
Okay. Could do that. Yeah, I should have gone with a Catalan, but greed and some things in this world. So do we care? A bit. Could we just go with Hannah before I have to discard my hand? Probably because you got story and a pass token left.
And a book.
Oh, and a bookie. Yeah, down there. Secret bookie to the rescue. So do we just eat our vegetables and score points like reasonable people, or do we go for glory? Or both? But that just gives you more targets, but gives me more fighting power, and if you have that, then I'm sad.
Quick question. Do you ignore your own minefields with any model?
I don't believe so.
Super. Carry on.
Yeah, you are very much able to drum me into them.
I'm delighted.
Oh,
sorry.
No offense taken. So do I just go there and hope for the best? Or go there and put in a vote? Like, if I needed to, that is the one thing. So I don't want you denying me this. So I probably have to eat my vegetables.
Oh, I forgot to actually put the rabbit in his box. There we go.
Yeah. I would like to put him in a box, but more of the pine
a very
kind.
different pine sort of looking box, yeah.
Okay, I'll go with Hannah. She will walk to over yonder.
Like
and
a peasant.
She will, yeah, disgusting. And will then, like a delightful king, try to again copy from the rats the tunnel ability. Gets it. I could end the condition on them, which I shall not do because they don't have one. And then I shall take the tunneling action. Woo! Gets there. What are TMs? They're merely a suggestion.
Yes, they are.
Oh, where do I? So where do I actually want to go now? Fuck, I didn't think that far. Do I really eat my veggies? I don't like them. I don't care for it. And there's a annoying fan over there. But at least I can then keep on tunneling. Let's see, for no particular reason at all, some other things in this world. So if they were over yonder, where would I need to be? So far back. That would be fine, I think. Yeah, you get that vote anyway. Do I... Or do I just go balls to the wall? I don't think so. I will jump to back here and put in a peasant vote.
Coward.
And she's done. You are entirely correct, but...
Yeah, well, we'll go with the bookkeeper. We'll wander up to there, and then chuck in a well-versed for a vote, which goes off, and be done. Yours.
Mm-hmm. Okay, given that you have no Wonderland shockwaves, do we just go greedy? He is 2-inch for totally valid and not annoying reasons. No, that's fine. I could. You still have some stones left.
I'm fine with not using them. Like, if you fancy just, you know...
I'm a gracious host or something. No, I think angling for that is a bit too greedy. And I do like having plus flips because it forces you to usually stone me down and shit. So, and I don't want to spend more cards if I have to discard to target people anyway. So I shall go with Schill, surprise, given that he's my last model, and take a walk and then take a so-called charge.
Who would you like to target with said charge?
Given that I have to discard before you do take the hit shenanigans, I think, right?
Correct.
I would go for Mr. Thong of the young kind and discard a card and spend my focus after while I ponder which card to discard. I think it'll be this not to worry about 11 of tomes.
Very good.
And I shall punch you. Huzzah.
18.
I shall meet you on an 18 with crit strike.
I will make you miss.
That is rude, but understandable. Have a nice day. And then what do we do? I lose my boots with my fur. But I will walk, charge, so I could do another punch. I will punch the story of... or do I just still... Haha, out. Given that rabbit should go extinct, I think I will do the reasonable thing and grab a focus and be done. Back to you.
Very good.
Sorry, do you mind if I do another thing? Because I just realized that I haven't spent my bonus yet.
Still on your time, by all means. Just be aware that even targeting friendly models would require you to discard cards.
That is a true statement, so I shall sulk in sadness and back to you.
Very good.
Glad we had this discussion.
Yeah, it's good to get these things out of the way nice and early. To avoid any chance at hope. Right, let's...
Successful you are, sir.
Let's go there and then there and just see, can we get ourselves in a position to be very irritating next turn? That looks like potential for mass irritation. So
you saw me flip TNs and you still hope to shockwave me.
Well, no, this is for next turn.
Yeah, next turn.
Oh, next turn. So are we chucking it in there, or are we just ramping up the votes? I think honestly we're chucking it in there. It's more irritating and fuck votes. Right, this is how you do it. That's
Yeah.
that's Raijin. And that's the turn.
Alrighty.
So this one is on. So the first one was on. Wait, let me pause the clock while we work out who the clock's on. So, so turn 1 was very much on me. Turn 2 was on you. So turn 3 is back on me again. Here we go.
But it is turn 2 only.
Yeah, no, I mean like going into turn 3 is on me because I'll pause it again.
What?
As we started, turn 1 was on me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
you had initiative, yes.
Yeah, and then so
turn 2, I had initiative, so I should have the cleanup time, right?
You should, but it just feels wrong. Didn't you just have it? No, it's just that I finished faster, so I handed the clock to you. That's why I'm confused. Right, okay.
Yes.
So clock's on you. Cleanup begins. Let's go.
Yeah. Alrighty, so sending this to the fate deck. And drawing up to 7 cards. Isn't that beautiful? A beauty. And what else do we do aside from feeling a tiny bit sad? I think I am of the ready sort.
I will pop the clock on me and just have a little think about some stoning options in terms of this. Now, I've got the cards there, but we might need some extras. Is the bookkeeper going to get to go early, or is this going to turn into a clusterfuck very fast? Oh, I feel like it might be a very fast fuck.
Not going to say you're wrong.
Maybe
but...
fast fuckery. That's what I think. We might not have time to sort this out. Nevertheless, we might need the stones to live. What do we think, everybody?
Yeah.
I think Heart of the Cards. Very good. Initiative.
You have +1, I believe.
I do. Well.
And I have a black.
I will take the time. And have you got any start of turn effects, things like that?
Just my shielded, which is already in place. So
cool.
I don't think I have anything else.
So I think my glorious Linh activation is ready to go.
Glorious evolution.
Which is, we can get her and Raijin to move, and since Raijin moves, pop. I don't think we can
Making me
catch
pass some TNs, I see.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a steam trunk possibility, because I think this is going to be...
There might be, given... Do you ignore terrain with the move?
I do not. That's why I'm having a look at this, and I don't think it's going to go... No, that
and
clips.
Does Lindley even see Raijin?
Yes,
oh, he's size 3,
Eric's a
right.
small lad, and he's massive.
Perfect sense.
But I clipped that wall, so that's the end of that chat. Right.
Yeah.
So we can catch Engineer and Yannick just for the giggles.
The giggles.
Do any of those 3 models have a 2-inch reach, please?
They do not.
Okay.
We are short lads.
So that's an option. Otherwise, we can go with the rabbit, do some nibblage, and get the challenge up again. No, I think Linh is going to make a great deal of sense here. So we want to be out of this 1, within this 3 here-ish. Like so. And then just jam it. Don's Latet over here.
Sounds rather rude.
And I don't think I see a reason not to engage the whole shebang like that. This I enjoy. So Lynn's going to go. She's going to go there. Raijin's going to go there. That's a DN12 on Yannick, and then the engineer, please.
Yannick is fine. Engineer is fine.
And then she's going to charge to there. And she is going to smack. Sorry, actually, before I charge to there, I'm going to do. I think confiscated law makes more sense, so I'm going to do that. So confiscated goes off with the trigger. I will choose rams and look at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got to stop choosing rams.
You could leave my lore alone, you know?
So I will chuck one ram and have Yannick take a point, and then I'll go,
Bonk.
I guess, like this. So we want that.
Wait, so the damage is after you do the placement, right?
Placement of what? Sorry.
The placement of the cards.
Oh, sorry.
You first do discardings.
Which is
you discarded 1/7.
I discarded that. That's it.
Okay, in that case, I will stone for that damage actually.
Okay.
Reducing to 0.
Okay. And then I'm going to charge to that and smack you 6 against your defense.
Off 5. Huzzah!
11.
And 11 of sadness. So you probably do have the big book.
Oh,
so...
and I damaged you, so I heal. No, I didn't damage you because you stoned it. Continue.
Yeah. So let me think. You're stat 6, so you could go up to a so-called 19, or if you have the red, you could go higher to a 20.
I'll pop it on you.
At which point you could just smack. Yeah, absolutely. You could just smack me for a big total of 5. I do enjoy making your life a teeny bit hard, so I will go to a 14. Back to you.
Cool. So I will go to 17 with pulled here or there, which I don't care about declaring, and we'll be on a negative.
Absolutely.
Take 3.
I will stone, duck, and take 2 instead.
I'll heal 1, and then I will bonus Than before I forget. Goes off, he heals. And then I have 1 last AP. I would like...
Don't miss your chance to blow.
Yeah, we're going to smack Yannick, and I will just hit you.
Not currently.
So I will go to 13.
Clock on me. That is your last action, right?
That's it.
So, I mean, is this the book fee trigger?
It is
that
not.
Ignore hard to kill?
Nope, it's the slow trigger.
Not. Oh, the slow. I don't approve of that one either, to be honest. So, and I would like to do a big ol' pingening here, I believe, and not lose activation control. That is. I might anyway, but that's rough. But I think it is correct. I will dodge that.
Sweet, yours.
Alrighty, I shall go with Yannick.
You take a TN13 movement duel, otherwise Raijin can push you around.
You can push me around.
Okay.
Fuck on you for the pushing.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. So you need to be within 4 of models that you wish to ping-ing. Is that
6,
correct?
I believe.
Oh, 6.
Yeah.
Let's just see.
I've played Yannick a ton in Theory because he's an amazing model. Yeah, it is 6.
I don't look like I can get you out of that for any good reasons, so I'm going to leave you exactly where you are. Go ahead.
Okay. And in that case, I shall... Okay, so you take away my my suits, so paying myself for stuff is risque business. Yeah, I think I shall just use my democratic elections. Goes off with a trigger, but you're not stunned, so I will choose myself, the Frycar Engineer, and Schill to heal for 1, and ping Lynn, Story, and Story.
Yep.
I shall then.
And again, just for me, they don't need to actually heal.
Correct. I
Understood.
just
Yep.
choose an amount of models.
Cool.
And then I shall use Gunfighter to shoot Lynn in the head.
She will be upset.
Yeah. Huzzah.
She will be on 6.
Ooh. If I could have triggers, this would be fun, but I don't. So, do I care to go for a high amount? I do not. So this is simply a neck flip.
Very good.
Huzzah. Moderate of 4, actually.
Ouch. I guess I need to stone that. Yep, stone. Takes 1.
Yeah, and I will use my bonus on the Freikorps Engineer. Goes off with the man trigger. Do I move him a bit? I think I do, because I can move him. Sorry. I will move him towards the steam trunk to go over and engage the raging machine called Raging. And that's her done. Back to you.
Yep, yep.
In a way that the engineer still sees Schill, which I think he does. Yeah.
Trying to imagine a world where we don't go with the rabbit here. Rabbit! So...
No! Stop it!
Rabbit will nibble on Yannick.
Yeah. So, feeling sad.
15 to your 9 is a straight.
Correct.
Take 1. Lynn heals 1. Nibble. 8 to your 9. Annoying.
Aha.
I don't think that's worth a card. It's a point of damage. Yeah, bollocks. 9, neg. Take a point.
How?
And then challenge Schill.
Okay. Huzzah. Sorry, I had a 2 on top. You're the one who needs to spend cards on TNs,
Yeah,
not
this
me.
is. I mean, I just hadn't hit it. So it's over to you. I can't. I've missed the CN. Go ahead.
Whoa. Okay, that is yeah. Understandable. Have a sad day. I think I shall go with Hannah and abuse this opportunity. She will use her bonus onto the tunnel rat. Goes off. She will try to tunnel. I will cheat the tunneling to over here. She will then take a focus and charge Mr. 3.
Spend well versed. Take that card.
Here. And I will ping myself for the ram again, as she did with his friend.
16.
18.
Go ahead.
18, declaring the crit strike, so straight flip. No, but actually very much a yes. Please be removed from the table. Good, Hannah. Back to you.
Yeah. So we'll go with... Than, I think. Than's going to do righteous.
Not a fan of that. Sorry.
Oh, you did warn me at the start. I was almost ready for it. So Than's going to go do Righteous Protector. No, but yes, with the Surge trigger, draws a card. So my models, so we'll have Raijin move because they're both big lads. And we'll have Raijin go here. That's fine, I guess. So can I get within 2 of... Yeah, I mean... What the hell's going on?
Movement thing is 2 inches, right? So
I can move 3 inches ignoring models from where he was. But
but your pulse is...
My pulse is 2, so it's just a case of whether I wanted to try and like see if I could jam in there and catch someone or whatever. But I think it's just going to be these models. The question is whether he wants to hit someone else afterwards, and I don't think he does. So this is fine. Yep, that's where he is. And my other models, and then we'll do some maneuvering. So I guess I want Lynn to come and tank this stuff a bit.
I'll have a question after your movements, but continue.
Sure. No, I think she's there. She's all right. She's all right where she is. And then the rabbit. Rabbit is also happy where he is, honestly. It's fine. Okay, so then we need TN12 defense duels on Trunk, Engineer, and Yannick. And what was your question?
Given that you are sick, I don't mind a take back, but and I don't think it will actually matter that much. But did you want to declare power ritual last turn with the schemes in the corner?
Oh yeah, sure. Yes, if you're all right with it, that would be great.
Completely. I don't think it will matter in the slightest because how do I remove these fuckers? Yeah. Okay. So sorry, which order was it?
So we'll go Trunk, Engineer, Yannick.
Okay, so Trunk. What is the target?
Defense 12.
And 2 damage and stun?
1 damage and stun.
Okay, so he'll take 1 damage and be stunned. That is fine.
Engineer.
Then Engineer is fine.
Yannick.
And then Yannick is less fine. 12 defense. Yeah, she will take a damage and be stunned.
Okay. So that was Righteous Protector, and then I will do my bonus with Well Versed. Goes off. So Yannick takes a point, Schill takes a point, Arik takes a point, and Lynn heals 1, Than heals 1. Yeah. I didn't have Raijin in range because I'm an idiot, so Lynn heals another 1 because Than damaged a model.
Yeah, let me think if I want to stone or do other funny shenanigans. So what cards do I still need in this turn? Given that Rabbit sucked, that is kind of a fine thing. You still have 1 normal action afterwards, correct? Okay. In that case, let's make you work for it, question marks? It's not that much work though, is it? But I could continue to be lucky, which is a thing I like to be. So I will stone with Yannick, which is fine. I will discard a card with Arik to gain a focus instead.
Yep.
And I will take a ping with Schill. And back to you.
Cool. So that was that. And then I have... an attack or this, and I can't imagine we don't just smack Schill.
Okay.
Hitting at the moment.
Interesting. You could push your models around them. Do I care much about that? I don't believe so, funnily enough. I would lose my assault shield, most likely. Which makes me sad panda, but it's done enough in its life, I think. Yeah, and that frees it up, actually. So yeah, you do hit me, and forbid me from using soulstones, I presume.
So I will just check if I can get this blast onto Yannick. And
you can, if you are willing.
To hit Lynn and the rabbit. The rabbit would ignore it, so it's a case of, do I want to just clip Lynn for 1 in order to clip Yannick for 1? I think so. So I'm going to cheat that one, take the blast trigger, put the blast there, hit you on a neg.
First, push your models, please.
No pushing. They're staying.
Okay.
Thank you, though. And then Neg. Take 2 on Schill, and 1 on Yannick, 1 on Lin, and Than's done. Yours.
Yeah, so let me think. If I commit to the Stonage...
And the shield's gone from Schill, I presume.
Yes, I took it away.
Okay.
So he's gone from the Assault Shield
Yeah,
as
sorry,
well.
that's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. It is starting to get expensive, but it would... Well, you're going to Shockwave anyway with him, so yeah, let's not do that. So yeah, Yannick dies. Feels sad. But it's fine. He was stunned anyway.
So drops a corpse, I think.
Right, sorry. In case of you wanting to drum up some shenanigans, I'll put it in a way where you cannot easily push the engineer into it.
Makes sense.
And okay, back on me as the clock is. Yes, I think I wanted to just do that and try to be a tiny bit greedy. Sure, I'll go with the Steam Trunk. The Steam Trunk will take a focus.
So he needs a movement 13, otherwise I can push him.
Oh, right. Okay, movement 13. You can push him if you like.
I will push him into... Oh. So...
Yeah.
There. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. He will then take a focus and spend it to give the Frycore Engineer an upgrade. He does on the 6, so the Frycore Engineer gets the freshly dropped Assault Shield and picks up to shield it. I think he might need it. Back to you, no longer stunned.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much necessary. Yeah, I think so. I think so.
That looks vaguely threatening.
Does a bit. Does that aid me enough to make that worthwhile? So then it would be this and this. And then that's 1, 2, 3. And 1. And I just can't see that being massively worthwhile. What's the alternative? It's to do that. Sorry, this is taking a minute.
It's your time. Spend it as you will.
Appreciate it. So, does it make... I mean, can Monkey Lad come in and do this shit?
Monkey lad.
Monkey!
Sounds like monkey business.
Somebody fucked a monkey. So, if we do that...
Not naming names, not pointing fingers.
Yeah, but somebody... So that would get me there-ish. Is that going to achieve our goals? Does Eric have disguised or anything along those lines, please?
He does. He has armor 2. He has gravity well, but otherwise,
Gravity well.
Yes.
Then that matters. Okay. So.
Yes, the amplifier, so shockwaves suck against him.
That's true. No, but more importantly, I cannot place. So that's the end of that chat.
True statement.
Okay.
Well. I'm sorry, I warned you.
So
About the gravity of the situation.
So that's one more. That is one there. I think we would be lying if we said that this wasn't unnecessarily aggressive. So we will go with Raijin. We will punch the Freikorp engineer with focus.
That you had from a previous turn, I presume.
I did. Yep.
Okay, that's against my movement die, I think, right? Well, I like to move it.
It will miss. And then I will shockwave. Goes off. I'll put it in such a way that it hits myself, the steam trunk, and the engineer. I will heal. Steam trunk, movement 13.
Okay.
2 damage stun, so 1 and stun. And engineer, movement 13.
Is fine.
Lin heals because the steam trunk was damaged. Raijin's done. Yours.
Yeah, you need to see the story that damages, not the model that gets damaged.
Correct.
Right? Excellent. So, interesting. You have 2 stones left. You have 1 Rajin of your choice. So, hypothetically, we could do shenanigans. I do like shenanigans, but could cost me points, which is relevant. So, especially, so you can take the hit, but only once if I place like so, because then you cannot place your big fat horsey there, I don't think. Because you need to be in base contact, which will then be illegal, no horses touching butts, and I could just start pummeling the Raging Djinn. We care about that immediately. Will we care about that later? You only have story of Kong and this fella left, so I could just say we go with the engineer. But given that, I do think I want this. But if this goes sideways, I'm in a teeny bit of trouble. Well, a heaping pile of shit of trouble, but it should be fine. So, other question. Were you greedy enough to put that on a bookie? A bookie can move 10? Any further than that?
Not that I can see. not with the models I have.
Okay. I'm the one who's going to take time. I'm the one who times out. So if we put it like this, horse face does not fit here. Horse face cannot fit here because of gravity, so we could just try to see what's in store for the story. Okay. Do I? Yes, I think that makes sense. All right. So just to talk this through so I understand all the interactions correctly. If Schill were standing there punching, let's say, a random Raging in his vicinity, you could be taking the hit with Thang Yong once, but because you could not place, you could not take a hit more than once, correct? Okay. You shall have 3 cards left, so it would cost you 1 to do this, and me 1 to do that. So, and when I attack, do I spend focus before someone takes the hit or after?
After.
After. So that is excellent news. All right. But Lynn would have her pretty eyes set on me, which is a fat part. Can I do something about that? I don't believe I can in a reasonable manner. So do we just accept that? And if the bookie cannot go further than 10 from with your models left to activate, he cannot reach to tickle Schill if he were in that position, correct?
Well, those 2 lines overlap, and I do ignore terrain while moving, but I don't think I have a landing spot. I will double check it. I don't.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I would be millimeter out, so yeah.
Excellent. So let's see if we can get a win by millimeters. I don't have to do any fancy duels and stuff. I would need to keep that, but sure, let's go for it. I shall go with Schill, and Schill shall charge to this over here. Position, trying to attack Raging. Would you like to take the hit?
Are you not overlapping that? Because we can go back at this. Are you not overlapping that?
Oh, sure. Is that a piece of terrain?
I can't tell because
you're
standing on it.
Okay.
If I move him a second and get rid of this, and then get rid of what's the one that's covering it? That. So I presumed that this little circle thing was a bit of terrain, but were you playing it otherwise?
Before, yes, but I'm fine with playing it your way.
Because I think, like, if you get to there, you're probably still getting all of the things that you wanted, right? Or not?
Well, except that you could go engage.
Could theoretically touch you, yeah. So if I move Schill here, does that still get all of the things that you wanted? Because that's the best I could do, right? Which is there. That would engage you. I see.
Let's see. Can I go a bit further up here, like so? I think here I would be out, but I'm not sure if I'm on the terrain. Your call.
I'm going to have to zoom in. This is nonsense. I'm going to pause.
I'm going to delete some auras.
Yeah, I've just paused because we're just doing measurement now.
I mean,
so this is overlapping Rajin a tiny bit, unfortunately, and then would be over. No, but yeah, I think you can go that way. No, I think there is good. I'm happy with that. There is the position that you wanted with the criteria.
All right. Thanks for indulging me.
No worries. Clock back to you.
Yeah, excellent. So, we, Schill will activate. He will charge for there, trying to punch Raging, and ask you if you want to take the hit.
I do not. I will use Well Versed and have a look at the card. I will not take this one.
I will spend my focus. Yes, I will spend my focus.
Okay.
Huzzah. I'm on a mighty 11 with pull trigger.
Okay, so
because I'm a pro who hits its triggers.
So you'd need 2, 3, 5. So if you have the red, you could do 6, 7. No, 6.
6 unless I crit strike, which I can't as long as Lindy
Yeah.
sees me.
So 6, and then you just touch me again for the kill. Right. But do you ignore hard to wound with this?
No, I do not.
So if I go to 14, then unless you go to 20, yeah. Okay, 14.
14, alright. Do I care? I think I do. I shall go to 19 with 0 triggers.
So negative.
So that is with the focus, yeah, so negative is 2 damage.
Takes 2.
I shall hit you again.
I will think about that one now. So that is where we could take the hit. But if we do, then you open up possibilities to hit other models, which was presumably the point.
What? Allegations.
I don't care about protecting that. Am I within 2? No. So is it to try and kill Rabbit? Doubtful. So probably the bookkeeper. So is the bookkeeper going to be there? Does Arik have boots? No. Can Arik still get boots? I don't think you see him.
He has diving charge.
His diving charge generally understood. So, do I want you to just smack Raijin here, or do I want... Just before we continue, are the pass tokens correct?
I believe so. You have 1, because last turn no one died, and then I killed your unactivated boy in the back, and you started to turn. So...
Okay, so it was because you killed this one activated and then this one unactivated, is that right, yeah?
Correct.
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Other than that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 models. Yeah, that tracks. That all works. Cool.
Yeah, so we'll have Arik and Tunnel Rats after, and the Frycore Engineer.
Yeah, yeah. So I think... Two, 3, 5. I feel like being able to hit Raijin is just okay. What's this engineer doing? Hitting Raijin more, presumably.
Perhaps.
And you still have to win the duel. So be it. Okay, go ahead.
So no taking of hits,
No.
So I shall punch in the face. Huzzah. The red.
That backfired pretty hard. Cool.
Yeah, I knew it was in the last few cards, which was why I did it as I did. So I will declare crit strike.
Yep.
Or so you cannot cheat or anything.
20 into 7 is a positive down to a straight.
Yeah, so straight flip against right in. Severe for 6.
Yep.
And I shall declare in your face.
Yeah.
Okay, so I still have an action left, which is lovely. So, what do we intend to do with this action? You now still have your taking of hits. I could just start walking towards greener pastures, now that I have what I need from the scrum. Do I want that, or do we give the engineer more stuff to work with? Let me think. I presume the good stuff is gone by now. Do I want to reset my deck? I might have to, especially once Arik starts going. I still have a bonus. Do I want to do anything with a bonus of mine? Not currently, given that it's my last card. Am I just gonna fun chill here, or do I do something else? Could get some more boots out, or just keep shooting people, which turns out is pretty fun. Usually an Ivan 2 player, so this is a different experience. No one needs healing, well, except for my loyal Steam Trunk, but that is a thing that I'm less worried about. Could just give myself an upgrade, or just do the reasonable thing and grab a focus and be done. Back to you.
Okay.
Eating the veggies.
Theoretically. Yeah, it is what it is. So, bonus with well versed goes off, takes a vote, double walk, done.
Alright, so now I shall eat my veggies, go with the tunnel rats. They will try to dig. No, but yes with the I can dig it trigger, jumping to over yonder, putting in a vote for the bad guys, and dropping a scheme with the trigger. And that's him done. Over to you.
Mm-hmm. Double walk bonus with well versed. Not this. This. Yeah. Yours.
Yeah. I assume that's a move, not a place. So
That's a
everything should
move,
be
yeah,
fine.
it's a push.
Yeah.
Is it a push or a move? It's one of those. It's a push.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're out activated. I
Yep.
still have Engineer and Eric, so you still can indeed take a hit. I don't have to worry about that part. I do have to worry about this part. So do we just go for glorious evolution with the Engineer? We could, because if we do hit, injured is going to stack up. Or I could just say F it and go for a friggin' rabbit. Ribbit. Fair point, which is rather relevante. So let's copy and see. I think I could block the line of sight between the rabbit and Phil if I go here with my engineer.
Yeah, rabbit's height 1.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see that we also engage Linh2. So, okay, so like so, engaging both. Would give you potentially a bit of movement, but that is, oh no, because Arik is a nice person who does evil things. And yeah, I think I will go with the engineer. He'll pick up and drop down this 11, and he shall take a charge.
Presumably to touch that barrel.
Yes, that would be the intent. You can place him so that it fits the intent.
But you wish to be able to touch Lynn as well, is that right?
Yes, Lynn and
spot.
Rabbit, and outside of 0 of the Rabbit if possible, because he's 0 inch, right?
He is. Let's. You might struggle to get all 3.
All right, in that case, the Rabbit can nibble on me later, so
Okay.
I will want to engage everyone.
That you have.
So now, yeah. So now, do I just go rabbit hunting and hope for lucky rolls, or do I punch the Lynn? Well, if I hit, you're just gonna take the hit for the rabbit. So I think it makes more sense to attack Lynn.
Okay.
So I think he's only stat 5 on his melee, but I do have severe injury built in.
Well versed.
Huzzah.
I'll keep it. 19.
Yeah, I miss, and I shall do it again. Huzzah.
16.
Misses. Back to you.
Okay. No, it's your table.
Oh yeah, sorry. All right. So I ate my veggies. So, well, some part of them at least. So do we eat more veggies with Arik and be sad for the rest of his life? Probably, because you could do that, which makes me sad for time. Or do we just continue the punching? Because if you leave, then the punching will be significantly worse. Let's see. Is the Wu of the Kong kind? He's not within 6 of the middle. But, no, you could not place, so I don't have to worry about Fang Yong being a sweater of said bullets. End of turn 3. Should just go for points, but my heart is telling me to go for the punch. How shall we reconvene on this matter? I think this will go there, this will go there. Let's see. If an Arik were to charge out here, you could then do a walk and do that, at which point Monkey would seek out a date, which is probably fine. You are getting the ballots this turn, so I just want to challenge that. Given that you still have 2 stones, that is. a thing. That is a relevant matter. Can keep on healing with Lin. And I will want to keep my focus anyway for when I can actually do stuff with it, I presume. Charging over there gets me closer to Schill again. Sorry, just taking a bit to map out the rest of the game.
Your clock, all good. You've got plenty of time. We're almost on turn 4, so.
Yeah. He is height 3, so Tiny Auric will not block line of sight. And if I do punch him often enough, he will fall over eventually. Which is a relevant thing, because if I do hit you now, then Fan cannot keep on taking the hit as he so likes to do. Which would, well, not eliminate, but would limit your... but you have the extended bullshit, so let's not endeavor in that, I don't think. And then he plays goalkeeper, question mark. And if you have that, I deny at least one of those points. What is your second thing? The rabbit is not significant, right?
Correct.
That is good news. So even if I do engage one of you, it does not matter for hold up. So let's not. So I cannot engage two of you though. So I played around sweating bullets. So let's not just charge in there and give you the sweating bullets. I don't think you have outflank. Well, if you do, then you're fucked. So let's not go with that. So 1, 2, and turn 4, 1, 2, and then 2, 2. That sounds a bit very much sad. But given that I don't have cards, it might be correct, question mark. And it also makes it harder for you in case you have it in your face. Yeah, because at that point, well, I mean, you could get the last point, but the other point would be, well, you didn't really go for Auric much, so I don't think you do that. Interesting. Either hold up or sweating, and for sweating I might want him near the middle, but not quite in the middle yet. And your drums guy who can remove schemes is gone, which is a good thing. So this way I could potentially do that, and I don't think you can really achieve that. Okay, sure. Let's go with the veggies play, the boring one. Auric will activate. He will spool up his fists before he charges out, afraid. And to over here, we'll take a walk to down there, and that's end of turn. So this time it's on you, I think.
Yep.
I will score the
Ritual.
strat. I will also score ritual. Surprise,
Yep.
surprise.
I'll score strat as well.
And I'll send this to the fate deck. Yeah, I only did the Schill play because I knew the Joker was coming up somewhere in there.
1, 2, 3.
So let's draw Glorious 7.
And I'm not stoning, and let's put the well-versed back up.
You kept your pass token, I think, right?
I did.
Yeah. You will have 3 pass tokens now? No, 2 because
1,
you
2,
killed
3, 4,
Yannick.
5 models.
And I have 7 because poor Yannick.
So I will have 2, but I have 1. And I'm ready for initiative.
As am I. Huzzah. Mighty 2.
13.
You can decide.
Okay. So let's have a look.
The score right now is 3-3, I believe, right? No.
Turn 2, I scored Ritual and Ballots. Turn 3, I scored Ballots. So that's from me, and I'll put it in the app for you.
Yeah, wait, so I should be on 4 points total, right? Because
You've also scored in your face. Yeah.
yeah, somehow the app. Because here. Okay. Alrighty. Do you mind if I a quick break to grab a glass of water?
No problem. I'll take the same opportunity to go to the bathroom. So I'll be right back.
Okay. See you in a minute. All right, I'm back. Okay.
I'm back. Are you also around?
I certainly am. I also took the opportunity to assault the bathroom, so now I'm ready to continue.
Marvelous. Zing. Okay.
And my scheme in the top is gone from the declaring.
I will go first. When I do, the bookkeeper will activate. When he does, 2 models within 6 can move towards him or a scheme marker. That will be, I think, Wukong. Than is fine where he is. Okay. So then I will walk. Here. Vote once, and then bonus with well versed. Goes off to vote again. Yours.
Alrighty, I shall go with the steam trunk. Do we focus to do that? Do we then just try to stand a bit in the way? I think standing a bit in the way to deny landing opportunities is fine, even though I will probably just die. But that is okay. Okay, I will, or do I? I'm stunned. Okay, so I will try to give Schill an upgrade, needing a 6. I think. Let me check. Failing a TN? What is this? This is outrageous.
I mean, I needed this to happen a lot earlier in the game, unfortunately. I've already lost, but...
Well, let's see. So I would need to cheat that, but there is an annoying rabbit in the wild. So... And I do think Schill kind of wants that. So I will cheat the 6 to give him rocket boots, including fur. And then the steamiest of trunks will just walk to here and try to be a little bitch and deny you just walking through me outright. I think. Yeah, the rabbit is not incorporeal, right?
Correct.
Excellent. So he cannot just immediately come and nibble at me. He's movement 6 or how much?
Rabbit.
Yeah.
6.
6. You could circle around. Yeah, if you do that, it's annoying, but fine. And then I would explode onto Lin, at least. So, okay, that's him done. Back to you. No longer stunned. Haha. Oh, yeah, there's that thing. Well. Aha, perfection. Ish. Feel a whirlwind of attacks coming up. Ooh, more shenanigans.
Hmm. Yeah, Wukong, charge, smack Schill.
Okay.
I'll spend my well versed.
Mm-hmm.
Not take this card.
I'm
13.
on a 9. 13 with the trigger that around me, or where's the whirlwind attack of the story, of the sun, of the Wukong, of this model other than the target? So no one. But you can place first, which is a relevant thing. Yours at 6.
I'll pop it on you.
Yep, absolutely. Contemplating. You probably have the card, but I want you to actually spend it. Yeah. Or I will go to a 15.
Okay, I'll go to 70 with the trigger.
Yep.
I will place myself
The
here.
music the
Kill the
moment.
steam trunk.
Yep. Mm-hmm. It
Um,
explodes
and
for...
Yep, so Lin takes 2, I think, and Wukong takes 2.
I believe so, and the engineer will take 1 into his shielded,
Sure.
1 into his armor, and I think fire as well. No fire, but also no markers. Okay.
Okay. And then the damage flip against Schill is a negative.
Mm-hmm.
So take 2. Lin heals 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will do my bonus. And I will cheat it. 5, but just a bit less. And then that drops a scheme. No, I've run out of schemes, so I'll make some new ones.
Yeah. It's less of a problem here than in real life.
Yes, and then I will, I guess, just work it out. Yeah, vote once. Yours.
Alrighty. I will go with the engineer, I believe. Yeah, we'll pick up this 9 of crows. We'll throw down this 7 of the ram kind. So ram's built in. What does that even give him? Let's check. Probably gives him crit strike on his revolver. So relevant. Much. So what do we care about actually doing with him, though? Do we just keep Beyblading? Probably at some point you'll have to spend your cards and fan. I would be on a lot of necks, but and Lane could heal Zarabit, which is a thing, but at least forces you to do stuff at some point, eventually. Then again, hitting Lin feels fine to me, I think. I would like to hit Lin. Will you take the hit?
No.
Okay. Huzzah. Um, Interesting. But I lose suits, so let's try that again.
Okay.
Huzzah. No. Back to you.
Okay. Okay. I think we're somewhat forced to do that, so if we are there...
I'm not the only sad one.
Force you to charge at least. Yeah, kind of sucks, but that's where we are, I think. Yeah, Than will go. Bonus. Needs a 5 for the repo trigger to get me the full movement. So then I can walk charge to there.
Engaging Arik, I presume.
Yeah, Lin heals 1 from the bonus. As I say, walk charging Arik, so attack.
Defend.
Miss.
14.
And that's him.
Alright. Do we start eating the vegetables? That seem reasonable. Could also just... I see. That will be a relevant point in a minute. So you only have Lin left to convoke. You still have a bunch of pass tokens. I do want to be a bit reactive with this. So let's see with Arik. I am not sure. Are you completely covering the scheme?
I am not. I don't think so.
All right. So we cannot do the votey thing, so Hannah will have to do the vegetable eating probably. So, but I can try to remove that at least, at which point, well, you can put down more with Than, I presume. Than doesn't have, if I punch him, he cannot move me or himself in any way, correct?
Correct.
That sounds lovely then. Yeah, Arik would like to activate. Let's see, can Arik fit? He is a small man after all, but not that small. So instead, he shall. Would you mind rim so I can charge onto the ski marker? Excellent, thank you. So first he will charge up so he can push you with his fists and deal extra damage, I suppose. And he will charge onto the ski marker, not into base contact with you. Like so. Are we happy with that?
Yeah.
All right. And we will spend focus to punch you.
I'll spend well versed. I'll keep it.
All right.
16.
16. I mean, we could put up a bit of pressure. Sure, let's go 18 with puncture.
Yep, straight.
With focus is a positive, right?
Go ahead.
Okay, so positive, and afterwards I get to push you. Is severe of 7.
So take 6. I will stone. And take 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so now the question is, do I push you away or just try to murderize you, given that if I hit you... Ah, no, you do have armor and still a stone. So yeah, in that case, I will just push you 2 inches directly away from me, so you are no longer engaging me, and I will pick up your scheme marker with an interact action.
Mm-hmm.
And Arik is done. Back to you.
Pass.
Ah, the passioning. Beginning. Let's see. So not this turn, but next turn. So this turn doesn't need to happen yet. So we will just do the boring, if correct thing of going with Hannah, who votes twice. Back
Pass.
to you. Okay, back to me. So in that case, I will go with the tunnely rat, who will drop a scheme into this here corner and will try to dig themselves out of that corner. Do I commit to the diggery-do digging? I believe I diggery-do. I will hop to down here and will drop a scheme with the trigger, because might as well, even though Yannick's not around anymore to let me enjoy it. And that's him done. Back to you.
Mm-hmm. Lynn goes rabbit and Lynn there and there.
Mm-hmm.
She will punch the engineer and spend well versed on it. That's fine.
Okay, let's flip. Huzzah. Oh, that
19.
is a mighty fine number. Any triggers on this?
Pulled hero there.
Ooh, relevant. That's fine. I'm on 13. You have a straight.
19 straight flip. Would be 4 damage. How much health would you have left? So you've got 1 shield, 1 armor, so you'd take 2 damage, you'd be on 4. So if I dealt severe now, you'd be on 3, so I'd need 4 to kill you. No, I accept. 4.
Okay, so 2 at the end of this, so duck, duck, duck.
And assault shield gone from that lad. Okay, so
Correct.
I'll take the 3 that I wanted and we'll vote once.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm pretty sure I should just vote again. Or do I come back in and threaten this engineer? So you've got a diving charge, vote if you wanted to. I don't see that as being the play. I haven't flipped an impactful red this game yet, so it would be nice but very unlikely. Let's see. Could just confiscated make your turn a little harder. Can we, if we threaten it, get there, then there, then there, then there? No. Okay. So, how much is it worth punching this engineer? Offers up activation control possibilities for next turn, which are pretty good. Forces Schill to potentially charge. She votes and she's done. And I will heal Wukong, needs a 6. There's a 6. And she's done. Yours.
Alright, that limits me on that front. So now, given that we have a surprising amount of stones left, do we go for the silly thing of punching a fucking rabbit? While it is silly, given that you were smart enough to do a lot of votes, I cannot deny you the voting. I could... No, I cannot do the rocket boots. I need to discard. And with the last one, I could do that. I would be outside of this, and I could threaten to at least annoy you next turn with this. I would give you that with it, though. But getting rid of a rabbit seems solid, especially because that would end the turn right there. It would be an impactful red indeed. So now that you've conjured it up and I jinxed it, I feel it coming up.
I mean, it'd be nice.
You're not wrong. So, fuck it, let's go for it. It seems funny at least. I will go with Schill. I will dodge the rabbit to down here. And I will expend a stone and a focus to punch the rabbit.
Okay.
Like so.
12.
So straight flip. Currently no. I shall go to an... I cannot do that yet. So okay, so I shall go to an 18.
Yep, go ahead.
Straight flip. Hard to kill.
Yeah.
And I shall discard a card to get a focus and spend another stone to punch you again.
Okay.
Currently hitting with crit strike.
15.
I shall go to an 18 with pull. Do I declare pull? Can I place you still near me in case I want to just do a sad try afterwards in case I lack? Not engage with this model. I could just shoot you then afterwards. Yeah, so I will declare pull. So that would be a neck flip, I presume.
I'm on 15.
Yeah, so neck flip. Kills, yeah. Glorious rabbit extermination. And then that was a charge, a lot of resources, and enough time for me to go down here within one of this ballot. And that's still done, and I think we're done for the turn.
Yep.
We both score the strat.
Yep.
You don't score your scheme.
No.
Right. Correct. Excellent. So let's go to turn 5.
Alrighty.
So only 6 cards now for you, right?
Yep.
Excellent. Okay. I am ready if you are.
Yep.
I'll put the clock on you.
Your choice.
Currently winning.
Hang on. One thing I'd like to do first, potentially. Oh no, I should have done it earlier. Never mind. Carry on.
Okay, so clock on me as I. Sorry. Clock on me as I.
Sorry, I was trying to give it to you. There you
go. So clock on me as I think, though I think we are both easily well on time. So I think I kind of need to go first. Yes, I do because of this. Thang Yong can move me, right?
Can move you. We can make you flip a TN13 willpower duel or be moved.
Yeah. Can he move me or markers in any other way?
Not that I'm immediately aware of. Checking for you.
Yeah, doing the same.
No.
You have reposition, so engaging you doesn't do a lot. And, well, aside from stopping you from putting your own scheme down, I might just kill you, though, which would be fun for one of us. And I think that is what we should aim to do. So I will go first. I will go with of the Rick kind, and he will spool up his fist to deal more damage. He will drop down a beam here, and he shall charge you to here, so he covers the scheme if you'd like to remove it. And he will spend my last soulstone on a ram, and will punch you in the face.
I will take the clock and have a
Actually,
think.
sorry, let me think before as well if I wanted
Okay.
on the ram, or because you have one stone left. So yes, on the ram. So
Alright, so I'll take a think. I'll spend well versed. I will not take that card. Ready when you are.
So, yep. Huzzah. 16 with double puncture currently.
17.
17, so do I then go for this or that? You have to do this. Okay, so I will go to an 18.
On a
and
neg,
I will
or
declare, let me think if I want to, because then you'd need to stone, but this way you have to stone anyway, so I will go with the puncture, so it would be a straight flip.
stones a neg.
Okay, so neg damage, 3 damage,
Takes
putting
2.
you to 1, and I am done. With Arik, that is.
Mm-hmm. Best I can do. Thangos does his bonus. Choose that one for the repo. Interacts. And I'll be...
Take the damage, I presume.
No, because the repo is the instead of the...
Oh, yeah, fair. Yeah, right.
So I heal 1 and... so that was interact bonus. I have 1 AP. I guess it will just be to focus yours.
Alrighty, mine. I think that's the best we can still do. What is the point cost of a bookkeeper?
6.
Okay, so no holding up in Frycore Engineer. I think it is Frycore Engineer time. He will pick up that one. He will throw it down in disgust, and he will then do his bonus on himself, preparing to lose all his nice little suits. He will discard this 1 for it, and let's see if he gets the 5. He does, giving himself a focus, healing himself 1, getting 2 shielded, and drawing me a card. He will then... I don't think I can get there to vote, but not sure if I can get there to annoy. So do I just take some shots at the mister? Or do I just hold up the misses? I think that makes a bit more sense. Because he needs to go do that. She needs to go do that. So yeah, I will take a focused shot against 2.
Yeah, sure. I'll spend well versed.
Yeah.
It's fine. 18.
18 as well.
Double neg.
So next
sorry,
flip.
Single neg.
2 damage.
Takes 1.
He'll try that again without focus. Huzzah.
9.
14.
Neg.
Moderate of 3. And he's done. Back to you. Hello.
Book, walk, charge. You've no way of moving or voting or doing anything as a result of me attacking you?
Not as a result of you attacking me, correct.
Oh, 5 against your defense.
Defense 6.
Misses.
14.
And then bonus. Goes off. Votes. Yours.
Yeah, he doesn't mind me, I see.
He does not.
Yeah, no minding at all.
An entire lack of mind.
That is fair. So do we just tunnel a bit? Get jiggy with it? It's an expensive jiggying though. But they've been flipping nice. I cannot say bad things about them. At least not this game. So I will go with the tunnel rats. They will try to dig themselves. They do dig themselves. Good boys. They will dig themselves to within 1 of this here Ballots and put in 1 vote. Back to you.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should do pass token calculation, right?
Oh, fair.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4 models left? Question mark. Because you killed Yannick's Team Trunk,
1, 2.
Catalan, and
I have 4 models. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
5.
models.
I have 5.
So I have a pass token.
Yes.
And nothing died this turn, I believe. No. Cool. So if we go there, I guess he's chucking up there for a minute, then we can go 5, 5. Do you have a way to tell the tunnel rat to take another action or vote in any way?
I can tell them with the trigger from Phil to do actions from their upgrades, but I don't think I can do an interact.
None of those could be a vote. Okay, thank you.
I don't think so.
I don't see anything other than medicine that we can do usefully. So don't engage in case, and then that would give me your schemes are both known, so I don't need to worry about sweating. So I think that...
Well, depends on your circulation, but
well, yeah. So 1, 2, and then 3 would protect that vaguely, and then do we need to bonus anything? I suppose we bonus the bookkeeper as we come through just to make it vaguely irritating. So Lynn goes, puts monkey there, Lynn there. She walks to there. She bonuses the bookkeeper and she'll well versed it, gets it. He heals for 2, and then she'll walk there and vote and be done.
Alrighty. So you only have Wukong and your past open left. Yeah, because I started. That is a fair point. So do I just deny you that? What shenanigans can Wukong get up to? None that I care about too much. I think I will go with Hannah, and she shall do her most famous trick, saying, "Hey, I'm a rat too," trying to copy it from the tunnel rats. They're digging. No, but actually, yes. Doing the digging. No, but actually, yes. So she will, with this very much thing that is very much fair as a bonus action, jump to over yonder and take a walk onto your scheme and then ponder her life whether she wants to deny you or score myself for sure. This way you have to remove my scheme at least. So, well.
And just for me,
yeah.
How do we do a copy
because
into a do it, into a walk, into a...
Because it's generated from the tactical. It's a generated action.
Oh,
it's like onslaught.
That is...
It is absolute bullshit.
Even more broken than I thought. Very good. Continue.
Yeah, but it's a fair point. I was confused at first as well until I was very much on the bullshit train. So, question is, if I remove this, you don't get your point, period, because Wukong cannot get both out, and you still would have to remove mine to do that. Then, so if I drop mine, I get mine for sure, but you don't. Yeah, you actually get yours as well, but Wukong has to go there and do it to get you. So I lock in what Wukong does somewhat. Don't think there's a huge difference, but the other one frees up Wukong for... Is there anything relevant looking at schemes? Since I have too much time in my hands. So there is the Ritual of the Power. What is your second scheme? Body sweating, so I will have to deny that. Yeah, so let's, because that kind of frees you up, and this ensures it for me. And I like high-scoring games better. So Hannah will just drop a scheme of herself and be done. Back to you.
Pass.
Rude. I will. Well, fair. It is. So you currently have 1, 2, 3, 4 ballots. So I can. So the same question: do I score my fourth or deny you your fourth? Either way, it starts with Funchill failing his leap, probably. So yeah, Funchill will leap. No, he does it. Nice. So I can go within 6. Let's make a copy of Schill.
Just so I know, did you need the mask?
No, it's built in,
That's
and
fine.
I was aware that Lindley would take it away if I do it near her, so not doing that.
No, I was just interested. Go ahead.
No, I didn't need it. And spoilers, I had the card.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah, as I had this entire game, if we are fair.
You haven't missed anything yet. I didn't expect you to start now. Continue.
Yeah, so I could do this, and then I deny the engagement point, probably. Has Wukong any ways to move Lindley?
I will double check that for you.
Yeah, sorry for all the questions.
No. I should really know it. Enemy only, so no. That moves him, so no. That's on a getaway thing, so no. Nope, he has no way of moving Lindley.
And he himself can move a maximum of 15 inches?
No, he can punch models anywhere during that and then teleport on the other side of them, so he can go a bit further.
Yeah. You could, like, do... does it have to be an enemy model?
No.
That is a rude thing, but Lindley is outside of that, so he could go that, come, punch an engineer, teleport to here, and then come engage me, question mark, but then you don't get your point, and I get the other point, so even if you do have sweating of bullets, that is fine by me. In that case, Phil will leap to there. You don't have gravity well or any nonsense,
I do
right? Okay. We'll charge. No, that is the issue. Let me place him back here. So if I do that, I only reset because you were smart and ate your veggies. 1, 2, 3, 4. So is there a spot down there where he denies that, but then I don't deny that sweating, so this costs you a lot of effort. Yeah, sure. I will do it anyway. Charge to over yonder and vote twice on the ballot, resetting them. Lower votes, and that's me done.
Yep. So Wukong does bonus, well versed, goes off, goes there, drops a scheme, eats yours, and that's the game. I score 5, you score 7. Well done.
Well played. What was your second scheme?
Hold up their forces.
Oh, okay. That, I guess, makes sense with my 2 henchies.
Yeah, I mean, it's tricky to get it when you're losing a model. When someone can hire Seamus, it's pretty tough. So I needed you to fail some TNs. You didn't. You played very well. It was a good game.
Thank you.
I will wrap up the recording there and go and grab a cup of tea. Thank you very much. Best of luck in the rest of the event.
Yeah, thanks to you as well.
Cheers,
and
man.
yeah, see you soon. Bye-bye.